Something bad is happening in the world of Roblox simulators, and we need to figure out and get to the bottom of it, because this is madness. This is crazy. This is RussoPlays! Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Russo. Welcome back to the RussoPlays YouTube channel. I'm your host, Russo, and if you're having a good day, it's about to get better because we're talking about some juicy, crazy tea. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Drama. And it has to do with this game right here, BMS. That might ring a bell. B Masters Simulator. That's right. A game that I played just recently has been taken down for copyright infringement. Now, when I first played this game, I said that it was a copy of Bee Swarm and Pet Sim, and it kind of is. It basically is a copy of those two games. But it looked like it had its own assets, at least. Like, even though the gameplay was copied, I thought the assets were original. Like, if you take a look at these UI buttons, they look like they could be from a pack, but they also look like they could be created on their own. If you look at the bees right here, I mean, that looks like its own image. Like, it looks like they, even though the bees look very similar, like that's literally the vicious bee from Bee Swarm, it looks like they made the textures themselves. And it's very possible that they did, but there's a lot of things that they didn't make their own of. And I'm about to show you today. Let's take a look at Isaac Dev Official's tweets. Huge shout out to Isaac for this thread. We need to read this. Scripting and stuff, but I'm pretty sure when a game is uncopy locked, it's essentially open source, so anyone can go in, read the code, steal the code, and check it out. He says, this allowed me to have a dive into how the game works, and would you believe it if I told you the first thing I saw was assets stolen from Pet Simulator 99? That's why I said this game was a legit copy, because it is. Now, I have to say allegedly about all of this, so allegedly it was stolen, but yeah, we have our suspicions. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just a blue-haired YouTuber. I don't really know everything. I'm just trying to relay some news. He says they also forgot to remove the actual developers' usernames in some areas, big games. Now, when I said this game was a copy, I didn't think they actually stole stuff, allegedly. I didn't think they actually stole stuff, allegedly. If we look at this image right here, this is absolutely crazy. They literally were using a UI frame or window, and they didn't even erase build into games history on the text. This is literally just from Pet Simulator 99. Now, there's another image, but allegedly, this is big games code and math that they use for certain pet functions, and I don't really know everything about coding. It's just another image he shared that shows that it was allegedly stolen. In the second part of this thread, he has the face palming emoji, and it literally shows in their code on B Master Simulator, Preston at Build Into Games, and it shows the exact UI from Pet Simulator 99. Take a look at this. You can see right there, it says Preston at Build Into Games, nobody to trade within the server, 8.8 rating, which is the trade rating thing that they added to Pet Sim. Like, this is exactly from Pet Sim. And you can see right here what part of the code he's looking at to view this. So right in the screen GUI. He then goes on to say, this is some of the only original code they've made. What the, I'm not going to say that horrible bad word. He said hell. What the hell is this? Lamau. And basically, I don't know what this means, but if you know coding, I guess this is like bad code or something. I don't really know. Somebody like me in the comments said, can you explain it for people who don't code? And this guy said, basically camera scripts, yeah, whatever that means. But unfortunately, this goes even further than just the tweets Isaac said or just the information that has been out about B Master Simulator. Because in the comments of my video, I have gotten some information that is shocking, to say the least. By the way, now would be the time to like the video if you haven't already. Also subscribe if you're new. It helps out a lot, and we're back to 2 videos a day, and RussoPlays 2025 blow up is happening. So in my comments, a lot of things have been brought to my attention. Right here, Superbouse Games. By the way, the devs behind the game just bought a simulator pack that uses Pet Sim 99 systems. And in fact, at first, the game description had that as info, but as soon as the game blew up, they removed it. Allegedly, that's what they did. So essentially, they had the pack that they used, which is a simulator pack that uses Pet Sim 99 systems. They had that in the description, and then they removed it, which is very sketchy. Now, this guy says, is Russo going to make a 2025 comeback? That's not relevant right now, but yes, he is. We're blowing up. Okay, let's move on. Another comment says, this game is uncopy locked, but they changed it. I think it was called Experience Pets or something. Someone else says, yes, they're using Experience Pets. Yeah, I was about to call that out. I'm using it for a game I'm working on. Experience Pets with an X. Somebody else says that here too, Uric Live. At first, I was impressed by the game, but then I realized that all of the assets, including the UI of the game, are stolen from a game called Experience Pets, which got cyber hacked a few months ago. Can't believe this is gaining popularity. So everyone's saying that, and then this guy says every game is just copying every game. People can't have original idea. They actually stole Pet Sim 99 framework and assets. This is all allegedly, but this is crazy. Because you guys have to realize, when these games steal from other games, right? It seems like, oh, it doesn't really matter, right? But this game made a lot of money. Like, it has things for sale, and it got up to like 8,000 players. I mean, they probably made a good amount of money. I would say over 6 figures in US dollars. Genuinely. They probably made more than that. So these games make a lot of money, and it's a lot of stolen money. Allegedly. So with everyone talking about experienced pets, I went and looked it up myself, and this is the only thing I could find. I don't know for sure if this is the exact game that they're saying, but allegedly, this is the game that they are stealing from. It's called Experienced Pets by Experience Gaming. Let me just make sure there's no other versions. Yeah, it seems to be the only version. There's also Experienced Pets Simulator, but that one only has 50% and 0 playing, and I don't know if that's real. I don't know if that's it. Wait, it might be. Wait, it might be. Wait, they both have the... Wait a second. They both have the same description. Look at the description, and then look at the other one. Ready? What the heck? Okay, they both have the same description. This is very strange. Let's hop in this one and see what we can find. Okay, welcome to Experienced Pets. So right away, we're in a game that kind of looks pretty similar to all simulators, but doesn't really give any red flags just yet that it is completely stolen from B Masters. These pets don't look the same, but the backpack icon, I think, is the same. I think all of the icons are using the same pack, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was copied. They could have been purchased from a pack. Something about the animating of the coins popping out and stuff, they probably just changed images. It does allegedly look pretty similar, but again, this is all alleged. This does not mean that this is the game they copied from, but I just wanted to hop in the game and show you guys because this is what everyone's talking about. So next, that brings us into Bee Swarm Simulator. And obviously, we can figure out what is inspired from their game. If we go over here to my Hive, why is it telling me? Why is on it talking to me when I've played this game before? I played these games before. I think I've said that meme in every single video. Anyways, let's take a look at some of these icons. So in my video, we saw that the Vicious Bee looks very, very similar to the one in Bee Swarm. Let me just show you how similar. Go all the way down to the Vicious Bee and bam, you see that Vicious Bee right there? It is literally the same thing as in that other game. I mean, you can take a look right here. There's the Vicious Bee, and then we go back to Bee Swarm, and yeah, they clearly copied it with the faces. Doesn't look like they actually took textures, and again, this is all alleged, but it's pretty obvious what is inspired by this game. Also, the fact that they literally have the bears that look pretty identical as well, allegedly. See this bear right here? Yeah, take a good look at that Bee Swarm bear, and then bam, bear. Now, I know it's not the same exact bear, but like, come on. So again, I thought originally this game was literally just, you know, taking ideas and sort of copying, allegedly, Bee Swarm and Pet Sim. I did not know that, allegedly, they were actually, allegedly, stealing, allegedly, from these games. Allegedly, I have to say that. I'm not trying to get sued. Now, let's take a look at Pet Sim. We barely have to take a look at Pet Sim because we pretty much know what is inspired or allegedly copied, but apparently, allegedly, these UI menus are like the tweens, the animations, and the actual frames are what they took. So allegedly, the game is a combination of assets from both of those games and a game called Experienced Pets. That is crazy because it was pretty decently made. But the problem is these skilled developers will take assets and they'll just do the code and they'll get everything else, you know, copied or stolen, or they'll just take it, allegedly. And then they will have a full game that they can make by themselves. They can make all the money for it because they're just programming a little bit, and then boom, they get that sweet Robux. It's a little sketchy. No, it's a lot sketchy, and it is allegedly stealing. So what do you guys think of this? I know it's crazy and that I just summoned a lot of information towards you, but we got to get to the bottom of this because the truth behind Roblox simulators is pretty scary. The fact that people can just make 6 figures by allegedly stealing your stuff, and there's nothing these big games, no pun intended, can do about it. There's nothing these big companies can do about it, really, because they kind of bypass certain things. However, the game did get taken down, so it's possible they got like a copyright infringement, which is good. Now, I just want to say the last thing is I only played it because I thought it was just like heavily inspired and copying, but I didn't know allegedly things were really stolen. I just want to clarify that. But allegedly aside, that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to talk about that and basically announce that I'm never playing that game again. And if I find another simulator that I play that has some similar accusations about it, I will make another video about it and I will figure out what's happening to the state of Roblox simulators. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this different kind of video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one because the RussoPlays 2025 takeover is happening. 2 videos a day on this channel, 2 videos a day on Russo Anime. We're streaming. We got bunches of stuff, RB battle stuff, and it's all happening on the Russo comeback. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.